Hi, North Lake family. Pastor Jeff here. Let's consider where we are with the pandemic just for a few moments here at the beginning of May 2021. We presume that the vast majority of North Lake folks who are attending worship on campus have been vaccinated. And we're not asking and we're not differentiating. We're certainly not requiring it. But just based on the statements that many people have volunteered as they've come, we now can assume that most, probably nearly all, have been vaccinated. What we do know is that the vaccination is highly effective, but not 100% effective. And so even though we've been vaccinated, there's still a possibility somebody could contract the coronavirus symptoms and yet less severe. One of the things that we know is that it has dramatically minimized the risks, and that's a hallelujah for sure. And as we get closer to being able to resume the full scale and reach of our North Lake activities, well, I want to be able to say that I'm still a pastor and still a shepherd looking after the flock, so we're proceeding with some caution. No one is dictating to North Lake what we must do, should do. Not the state, not the county, not the presbytery. So we're trying to do our best and to find the wisest way forward. For some, that may seem too slow. For others, it may seem too rapid. But we're attempting to pay attention to the trends in Florida, particularly in our vicinity. We're also paying attention to the latest guidance from the CDC, which still includes masks at indoor public gatherings. Throughout this year, for an entire year, our elders and staff leaders have been conducting an ongoing review of our protocols and our decisions about what could or should be scheduled. And that has continued. But now we're actually beginning to plan when and how we can ease the restrictions. What are the signals for that, the criteria for doing so? When do we get to stop taking temperatures? When do we begin to participate without face masks? As somebody just said to me, when do those face masks go to the museums? When do we come to North Lake without worrying about social distance requirements? When we can get back to congregational singing again, sharing communion in the service itself? All of these questions are right there in front of us. And some things have already relaxed. I've observed, for example, nearly a year ago when we began again having worship on campus in June, I went outside to wave at worshipers leaving the building. Well, over the months, that's essentially just become another greeting line, only outside. So some things have already softened or changed over time. We're now looking specifically at what other ministries can resume or get back on the calendar again in foreseeable future. All along, I've been asking for your help with vigilance, patience, and prayer. And I'm still asking for that help. And so, for example, let's not debate the merits of face masks or of congregational singing. Understand, I'm totally in favor of being maskless and being able to sing our hearts out to the glory of God. So let's not debate that. Let's just be patient and please follow the patterns that we have established until we can signal otherwise. Finally, I want to acknowledge our online congregation. For those of you who are with us strictly online, what's happening on campus, the practices that we're using, the activities that are here, they're not so relevant. Thanks for listening. Some of you, actually quite a few of you, are still not comfortable coming back on campus, or you've yet to return to being a part of our Sunday worship here. That's fine. We understand. Quite a few of you have been back at campus and now have migrated back north. We miss you already. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here again when you return to Florida. And there are some of you who have found us, and you've found us from a distance, and are unlikely ever to be in worship at 975 Rolling Acres in Lady Lake, Florida. I just want to say again, welcome to our North Lake family. We're glad you've made a connection with us. And so whether you're just around the corner or on a lake in Ontario, welcome. We're glad you're part of North Lake. And to all of you, stay in touch. We do love hearing from you. And God be with you all.